Abraham and Isaac. Many years after the flood, there lived a good man in the city of Ur. The man's name was Abraham, and he worshipped God devoutly. God told Abraham to go to the land of Canaan, where he would father a great nation. Abraham did as God told him, and after remaining childless for many years, Abraham's wife Sarah bore him a son. The baby Isaac was born when Abraham was nearly 100 years old. A few years later, God decided to test Abraham's faith in him. So he called out, "Take your only son Isaac, whom you love more than life itself, and go to Moriah. Sacrifice him to me on one of the mountains there." Abraham was heartbroken, but he had to obey God. The next morning, he saddled his donkey and took Isaac with him. Abraham had asked Isaac to carry firewood for the sacrifice, while he himself carried the knife. As they traveled together, Isaac asked his father, "The fire and wood are here, but where is the lamb for the sacrifice?" Abraham answered, "God himself will provide the lamb, my son." And the two carried on together. When they reached the appointed spot, Abraham built an altar and arranged the firewood on it. He led Isaac to the altar, but before he could sacrifice his son, God called out to Abraham, "Do not lay a hand on the boy." He said, "Now I know that you love your God more than anything else in the world, even more than your own son." Abraham then looked up and saw a ram caught by its horns in a thicket. So he took the ram and sacrificed it as the offering to God instead of his son. God called out to Abraham again and said that because he had obeyed him, his descendants would be as numerous as the stars in the sky, and all nations on earth would be blessed.